CEO Ronald Hickley from Creating the Difference. Got my man GG3. George, go ahead. What's good, fam?
What's good, baby?
Hey, look, so we done did this a whole bunch of times, so we decided we'd do it another time, too.
One time for the one time.
No doubt, no doubt. We got the brand new Brunswick Vaporize. So we'll talk about that today, right? So what's interesting about the Vaporize is this cover stock is HK22C Evo Pearl. But George, I want you to smell it. What does it smell like?
Smell a little orange flavor in there,
Smell a little
man.
orange. Last time we smelled orange flavor, that was on that hammer effect. That don't smell like a typical hammer ball. In fact, this bowling ball smells like orange peel.
And that ball did it.
That ball did the thing. So now I'm really excited to see what this bowling ball is going to do.
For sure, me too.
I mean, the hardness on the bowling ball is 74. It's finished with Crown Factory compound. It's scanned at 4,500. The absorption is rapid fast, like super wicked quick on this bowling ball, as it was also with the effect, if you remember that video. Asymmetrical vapor zone core, 2.478 RG, differential of 0.048. It's got a high mass bias of 0.017. That means it's going to be a early rolling, bigger hooking, strong ball. And with that HK22C cover stock, man,
I think it's going to do it.
you think it's going to do it?
I think it's going to do it.
All right, well, both the balls drilled the exact same, 55 by 4.5 by 30. And George, you threw the original Vapor.
Yeah.
Vapor Zone. That ball was a good ball from Brunswick.
I drilled 20 of them,
Yeah.
at least. One of my favorite balls of all time, for sure.
So Vaporize is saying it's like a Vapor Zone, but it's like the newer version, the 2024 version. So got a lot to live up to, but we're about to find out how it rolls, man. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's make it happen.
That's a good start. That's a good start.
Right off the rip. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So look at that bowling ball, man. Let's look how quickly that absorption goes in. It should go fast, yeah.
It's
you can see
it's getting off there.
it's getting off there super fast.
And I mean, you can look at it and see it's going away.
Right, it's absorbing in really, really quick. That's just that HK22C.
Yeah.
Continuous, man.
Yeah.
Strong continuous.
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Strong continuous.
It reminds me of a vapor zone, a stronger vapor zone.
A stronger vapor zone?
I mean, compared to, let's say, an effect,
Okay.
I think it is a touch cleaner
Okay.
and maybe a touch stronger down lane. Just a
Okay.
touch.
Okay.
But maybe not stronger, quicker.
Faster.
Quicker,
Read
yeah,
the,
for
read,
sure.
It reads the friction harder.
For sure.
So, interesting though, this ball's Crown Factory compound polished, and we talked to you a little bit the last time we did a test, and you said you don't throw many bowling balls shiny.
You know, speaking of that, the only ball that I liked out of the box that was shiny was the vapor zone.
Really?
I mean, every other ball I hit, but the vapor zone was the one that I could throw out of the box, and it still gave me a good reaction.
Okay. Yeah.
And I moved right a little bit to see if it would hook, and it did. Like,
So like, you know, we test a lot of bowling balls, and you throw a lot of bowling balls. Like, what does it take to get a bowling ball to end up in your bowling bag?
I mean, for me, it's just got to see the lane the right way. And what I mean by that, it has to be like these balls that are polished. I want them to be cleaner, but I still want them to hook in oil. Right. I don't want them to hydroplane. Even though the ball is shiny, it's still picking up. Like, I mean, you can see it stand up and still hook.
Yeah.
That's what I like. I mean, that's an instant. The minute I threw it and I saw it hook down lane, I was like, oh, that's a good ball.
So a bowling ball that you would throw out the box, and what would it do where you're like, yeah, probably not looking at this one, or maybe I need to do a service change or something like that?
If it's too early, too slow, I like to be able to throw the ball left, especially bowling on house shots. You want to be able to throw it left and get it to hook back. If I throw it left and it's lazy, it doesn't hook down lane, I probably need to do something to it.
Okay. And this definitely is a house shot, so.
Yeah,
it's
buddy.
good, man. This one's good, bro. This one is good. Oh.
Yeah, I'm a fan of this one.
Yeah, this one's good. This one nice early to tell, but this one may end up in our little ball of the year.
I'm thinking so.
End of the year ball of the year type deal. You know what I'm saying?
It'll be in the top 5 for sure.
This one does the right. It's doing the right thing. It's doing the right thing. So I'm moving around just a little bit here and there, just kind of seeing. That was left.
And I still tried to make it back.
It absolutely did. Absolutely did. That was crazy left, and it still tried to come back. I had to see, though. I had to see.
So we talked about changing surfaces with the balls.
Okay.
I like this one so good that I would drill another one and put it at a different surface.
Okay.
That's what I did with the original Vapor. I liked it out the box.
Okay.
So much, I just drilled another one
And
put it at 2000.
Got you. All right, go back to the strike lane. Yeah, I mean, this one's a good one.
I like it.
You can tell too. You can tell like when you're just throwing bowling balls, and I mean, obviously I throw hundreds of bowling balls a year from all the manufacturers. Certain bowling balls do something very quickly, fairly early to let you know.
Yeah.
That might be something you might want to look at. So, okay.
I moved a little right to see how far I could go, and it's still trying to do it.
So let's do something. I'm gonna cut all the lights off, right? We're gonna do a race to 3, man.
All right.
Race to 3. So the first person to 3 strikes.
Ooh.
Nah,
Little
you
trip
tripped
six
the 6,
action.
man. You gonna trip the 6
Little
out
trip
the
6
gate.
action.
I see you over there.
All right.
10 back.
You ain't playing around. I understand.
It's 10 back. It's 10 back now.
All right.
We gonna get to that striking lane. You know what I'm saying?
Make a little move.
So George is about a mile an hour faster than me and about 100 RPMs more than me, just for comparison.
That's
You
in.
got in on it.
I did move right, but I got it in.
Got it in, yeah. What you think about having the clutch on the lanes, man?
I think it's awesome. Just to see real-time data is pretty cool.
Back. So see, you see, I kind of meant I was a little straighter,
Yeah.
but because it's on line still, and that ball gives me a little bit of room for error, it's 10 back. You can't tell the difference at the end of the lane. And we playing how many pins, we ain't playing how they fall. So that's 2-1. Uh-oh.
I think I need to move a little bit more. Or throw it better, one of the two. This ball, it seems like the more I throw it, the more it hooks.
Yeah.
You know? Those are not very good shots.
Bye-bye. Oh,
Not like that.
yeah, baby, he's gone. It's over.
Not like that.
It's over. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, I can still just keep moving right with this ball, but yeah, man, it's good.
Yeah, this was good. Let me get the lights back on. Hey, man, why don't y'all tell us what y'all favorite ball is? Tell us what your favorite ball, that you ever owned is. That's one of the things that we always
What is
talk
your
about
favorite
racing.
ball?
Of all time? Eruption Pro.
The orange one?
Columbia Eruption Pro. If that ball was in my hand, it was going to be a lot of strikes.
Yeah.
It was going to be a lot of strikes.
I don't think I've ever threw that one.
Really?
I don't think
Oh,
I've
yeah.
ever thrown that one.
Columbia Eruption Pro. What about you?
Man, I would. Honestly, it's hard for me to choose between the OG V2,
Okay.
and I'm gonna include that with the Game Breaker because they're kind of like the same ball.
Yeah, there's both
and the
the same.
Vapor Zone.
Oh, really? Okay.
I mean, I had so much score with a Vapor Zone in 4 or 5 years. It was insane. I mean, that's all I threw for 3 years. All I threw.
Okay.
So, I mean, on everything.
That's what makes a ball a good ball. You can throw it on a lot of different patterns.
Woo, crispy. Yeah, this ball do it.
So here's what else is interesting too, right? So we've done multiple ball reviews together now, and in some cases, the bowling balls they roll different.
Yeah.
Like mine will be more traction. I remember one ball we did. My ball was more traction, but your ball tend to be more continuous.
Yep.
With this ball, it's the same shape
It's the
for both
same.
of us.
Yeah, correct.
And that matters, right? Like when you start talking about bowling balls that are going to be really good bowling balls for the public in general, they got to do the same thing for the majority of the population.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So like, to me, just seeing the same kind of shape out of both of our bowling balls also says something about the bowling ball.
I agree.
As well as just how much it hooks. So
No, I agree.
I'm kind of feeling this one. I don't know that I would actually touch the surface either. I mean, typically, obviously, I take all the surfaces down. You know what I'm gonna do? I may actually polish mine with some True Cut polish. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit mine with a little bit of True Cut polish real quick and just kind of see if it maintains. You leave yours alone. I'm gonna go polish mine, and I'll be right back.
All right.
So look, you remember that old Danger Zone black ice bowling ball
Yeah.
from a long time ago?
That's what it looks like.
That's what you look like now.
That's
don't
what
it
it looks like.
That's what it look like. Danger Zone black ice.
Yeah. It's just something about all black bowling balls that it's real good.
Yeah, black bowling balls do tend to roll really well.
So you said the smell affects the ball reaction. Does the color?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. I mean, basically what it comes down to is like there's different types of pigments or powders that are used to make the colors, right? So some of like the neon colors are more of like a pigment powder, whereas some of the darker colors like black is actually a liquid. It's a liquid product.
okay.
So that's going to have a different performance impact. People always say a lot of things about like solid and pearl. It's not so much solid and pearl, man. It's more really what the base cover stock color is made out of. If you use a particle, a physical particle, like they use in like the neons, that's going to make the ball hook earlier.
Yeah.
If you use a liquid, it's not going to have that early reaction that you would expect. So you're going to get a cleaner, more aggressive down lane performance.
That makes sense.
That makes way more performance than the actual particle or than the actual pearl. Back in the day, the pearl used to be a liquid. So when it was a liquid and they put it in the ball, it did make the ball go longer, be more angular. But that became way too expensive to use in bowling balls, so every manufacturer converted over to a solid powder, which is like a particle.
I got you.
And that took away the whole cleaner, more angular.
Okay.
So now the pearl balls aren't really cleaner, more angular than the solid balls. They're just not. Instead, the manufacturers will take the pearl balls and just polish them, right? And that's why you think that they're cleaner, more angular. But really,
it makes sense.
Like, let me give an example, like Harsh Reality Solid, Harsh Reality Pearl. They look the exact same, except this one's shiny, and it's pearl, right? But it's the shiny that's getting it the down the lane more back in.
Oh,
for the most
makes
part.
sense.
You know what I mean? Yeah, this one's probably one of the ones that's gonna have to get that interchangeable put in it. Cause she good.
Looks pretty good with the polish on
Yeah,
it.
she's good. Shiny, she's good. Factory, she's just good.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
We good on this one. We good on this one. All right, so now you got some more information about the new Brunswick Vaporize. Go over to our website, ctdbowling.com. Check it out. Man, consider joining our staff. We have a lot of people in our staff. George is in our staff. If you don't know, George is actually a two-time USBC Eagle winner. He's also got a couple PBA titles.
Yeah.
And he averages 252 in league. So he knows how to strike. Anyway, on behalf of George, I am CEO Ronald Hickman. Talk to you guys soon.